Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain, and today is Friday, December 10th, 2021. Friday is New Yorker's easy puzzle. Remember, their difficulties go backwards. And today is constructed by Wina Lu. I definitely recognize the name. I know she's constructed for them before. I don't quite off the top of my head. I haven't done enough like I have for Patrick Barry or Amy Lucido to have an impression of what to expect on a Wina Lu grid. But let's hop to it. 1991 prize for Nadine Gordimer. 5 letters. I have no idea. I would guess Nobel. Cole. But I'll get some crosses first. Okay. Bink. Let's make sure it looks centered. Looks good to me. Okay, let's boogie. Oops, I didn't know that one. Swedish aerospace and defense company that used to make cars. That's Saab. They were a Swedish company. And they used to make jets and stuff before they made cars as well. That was part of their advertisements was, get your car from the same company that makes jets. I was like, okay. Vehicles with runners. Well, sleds have runners. That's what those things are called. You know, they have wheels, those rails underneath that it slides on. Musician Neville. Don't know. Pal, maybe is your amigo. What Clarence Starling is holding in a drawing by Hannibal Lecter. Oh, Clarice Starling, right. A lamb, must be, from Silence of the Lambs. Although, what is this? Smokehouse alternative to ribs, so it must be barbecue something. Actor and director, LaSalle Eric. Eric with a Q, I guess. Aaron Neville. Sound sleepers, so snorers maybe, as in sleepers who make sounds. Smokehouse alternative to ribs, briefly. Well, the BBQ is the brief part. So what is this? Alternative to ribs, barbecue rack, barbecue ribs. You can barbecue ribs. Boxer for one. Oops, I spelled Aaron wrong there. Is a dog breed. Barbecue brisket, maybe? Cards at the door, IDs. Obstacles in many a heist film. Lasers. They're often trying to get around lasers. Let's see. A SoCal NFLer. Could that be an LA Ram? City scene in many of Van Gogh's late paintings. I'm going to guess that's Arles, although I don't know as a point of fact where he lived, but that is a French town. Or is it Dutch? I don't know. I thought it was French. One of two in a bassoon. Bassoon is a double-reeded instrument, just like an oboe or a contrabassoon or whatever. Duolingo, for example, is an app. One who might tell the joke. Question, what does the B in Benoit B. Mandelbrot stand for? A. Benoit B. Mandelbrot. Mandelbrot set is about like recursive information, I think, right? South American, like a meta something. Woke up with a kink. Slept wrong, probably. One bit of insider info. Sole sexual interest. It's some kind of wordplay. Like autosexuals or something. Is that a phrase? Word before feeling or flora. I wonder if wrong. I wonder if it's not slept wrong. If it's slept badly or something like that. Word before feeling or flora. A gamelan instrument. Gamelan, not sure. Run out of battery. If something runs out of battery, it dies. Words of welcome to a newcomer. Not sure. Anatomical lint trap. Being innie. Talking about belly button lint there. Belly button lint. Where the use of urine-based pregnancy tests was first recorded circa 1350 BCE. Well, that's a hell of a lot sooner than I would have thought. Starts with an E. A. Where? Or some places that start with an E. Instruments. The 4 letters have an N right there. If this is G, if that is wrong, like England, but no. Soul Train Awards error since 2009. I'm going to guess that's the BET. Still don't know what this is. Words of welcome. Come on in. Hey, good to see you. Word before feeling. Strange feeling. Bad feeling. Bad flora. I've got a bad feeling about this. Instrument. Insider info. Let's keep going. It might be easily bruised. Well, some people have egos that are easily bruised. One might tell the joke. What does the B? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It might not be meta. An Areep. I've heard the name Arepo. Does that sound familiar? In which case, it might not be meta. Let's come back to that. Like the feeling you're being watched. Ooh, that might be eerie. Spelled correctly. Prepare to bite? Question mark. Some kind of pun. I'm not quite sure what we're getting at yet. I can see 28 though. Where's that? Oshkosh bagosh. That's a weird phrase, but there we go. Literary device that probably doesn't mean what you think it does. A red herring in a like a mystery novel or something like that. A red herring is a plot element or something that you think might be a clue to the who solved it, but really it doesn't mean anything. I don't know why they call that a red herring. Maybe we can look that up when we're over, if I remember. Hashtag for many a bedroom selfie. Woke up like this or something like that? I don't know. They're blasted on Arm Day. Blasted on Arm Day. Blast your pecs or something? DC University with a campus in Foggy Bottom. Is this Georgetown? My bad. Oops. Sorry? What's this? Ferrar something and Giroux. I have absolutely no idea. What's this? Shoe-ins. Pretty good grade. Like a B+. Pretty good. Dukes without gloves. Bare fists, maybe? Like put up your dukes. An ankle bone. Is that a tarsus or something like that? Or tarsi? I have absolutely no idea what that is. What is this? Stick with it. Stick with it. Something. What is this? Like super glue. Okay. When you see a clue that like this that looks like it should be a phrase. Like stick with it is a phrase that we say, but it's not in quotes. Like you see for my bad, it's in quotes. So stick with it means you read the sentence literally, and so this is something that you can stick with. You know, you can stick things together with glue. So, what is this? A GNU? Oh, some kind of university, right? They're blasted. Like your biceps. Do people call that? Your buys? Maybe it is. Or George Washington University, not Georgetown. I woke up like this. It was something like that. Kampala residents, for example. Kampala. Where's that? Looks like Ugandans. Strauss. A Talus, maybe? A T, starting with a T, is coming to mind for some reason. Like a meta geek. Prepare to bite. Teeter? What is that? Teeth. Okay, so when a baby is teething, its first set of teeth are growing in, and that's, preparing for it to be able to bite. Don't be shy. Okay, check for style and fit. Size, tailor, what is this? El hermano de mi padre. The brother of my father. That would be my uncle, which is my tio. Tia is aunt, and tio is uncle. Last 4 digits for short. So your social security number. Try on. Okay, there we go. Try again to get a web page to load. Hit refresh. Alrighty. Contend, maybe is to vie. A sole sexual interest. Some kind of fetish. Oh, a foot fetish. Sole, as in the sole of a foot. Okay. Slept funny, not quite slept wrong, but close. Were the use... Oh, Egypt, of course. Why couldn't I think of Egypt? Gamelan instrument, maybe he's a gong. Gut feeling or gut flora, okay. Ooh. I don't think meta is wrong. I don't think meta is right. A hot tip. A math geek. Okay, a repa. All right. Body temperature and pulse for 2. Well, those, if you go to a hospital, they might take your vitals. Okay. Means the most important, pieces of information that you need to live comes from the Latin word vita, is Latin word for life. Punk band named for Marilyn Monroe's last feature film. Looks like Misfits to me. I'm not aware of that as a punk band or as a Marilyn Monroe film, but it fits and it certainly sounds like a punk band. Ancient region once home to the Temple of Artemis. I believe this is Ionia. Letter-shaped bit of hardware, so like a T-nut or something. T-wrench hardware. T-beam. Double bonded organic compound. Oh, this came up a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a couple of months ago. I can't remember. Place for a plant, maybe a sill, windowsill. Kepis, and kufis. Really don't know. I have a cat hair in my nose. It's really bothering me. Sorry. Okay, hawks. Cells, is it that kind of hawks? An enol, okay. A T-bolt. Hats, kepi. Oh, a kepi. Yes, I do know what a kepi is. That is the, like in America, if you think of the American Civil War, like the hats that they wore for those uniforms. I believe those were kepis. Garment usually worn with nothing underneath, a bathrobe. Taiwanese beverage with chewy bits. Is this boba tea? I don't think I've ever had boba tea, but I've heard of it. Not quite. Children's book about a witch and her magical pasta pot. I don't think I know. There's that prize. There's that Nobel Prize. It was Nobel, yes. A bar at the Folies Bergère painter Edouard. Don't know. Fantasy sports fodder stats. Oh, Monet. I guess I didn't know Monet's first name. The hell is this? A magical pasta pot. What would you call a pasta pot? Just call it a pot. 180 slangly, maybe a Yui. Nearby. Okay, maybe not. Something is nearby. Is it maybe oops? Well, oops. Okay, hold on. Around. So it is Yui. I mistyped there. Designer Birch. Almond alternative at a coffee shop. Soy, like almond milk. Blank o menos. More or less in Spanish. Well, more is mas. O must be or, and menos must be less. More or less. Okay. A guide. Ship structures. I don't know what it means to guy things, but that sure looks like it must be masts, right? One of 4 inaugural inductees into the Robot Hall of Fame, familiarly. That must be R2 from Star Wars. So I have something wrong. Yeah, this is looking weird. Strigonona, maybe. Yui. Sometimes they spell Yui like that. There we go. Okay. For a word like that obviously is not invented by someone writing it down. It was invented by someone just saying Yui for a U-turn. You never know. There could be any number of spellings, but UIE is one and UEY is another one. Okay, Stregonona. Tommy Di Paola, the author of Stregonona and other children's books. So let's look up some stuff. What did I want to look up? Maybe Misfits. Oshkosh Bagosh, we can look up since that's a weird phrase. Let's look up Strigonona. We'll look up this lady. Nadine Gordimer. Okay, let's do it. So, Oshkosh Bagosh. No, there's like a festival at Oshkosh, like an air festival or something, an air show. That was that's there every year. Oshkosh Bagosh is an American children's apparel company. Okay. Right, in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Oshkosh, Wisconsin must be where that air show is. Airport. During the air show, right, becomes the busiest airport in the world. More than 500,000 people and 10,000 airplanes attend AirVenture. Okay, I think I went a couple of times with a kid. When I was a kid. When I was a kid, I went a couple of times, I believe. Oh, that was many years ago at this point. Okay, anyway. It's Oshkosh. Or Oshkosh Bagosh. What else were the other ones we wanted to look up? The Misfits. (1961), Marilyn Monroe. Action heist film. That's a different movie. This must be the punk band here. Oh, that little skull logo is vaguely familiar. I think I've seen that before. Anyway, that was the Misfits. Let's look up Stregonona. An original tale. Oh, I definitely remember this book. It wasn't Stone Soup, was it? Stregonona. There's a folktale story of Arn Thompson. Spelled as Nona under Halpert Big Anthony. Magic pasta pot to create so much pasta that it nearly floods and buries a town. Right. I think those illustrations are so familiar. I must have read that as a kid. Okay. Was that it? Oh, let's look up Nadine Gordimer. Nadine Gordimer. What a name. Let's see. South African writer and political activist, Nobel Prize for Literature. She was an apartheid writer. Burger's Daughter and July's People. African National Congress. Japan gave Nelson Mandela advice on his famous 1964 defense speech at the trial, which led to his conviction for life. Okay. Nadine Gordimer, South African anti-apartheid activist. There we go. Is there, their easy days, fairly straightforward stuff. 1508 is not a bad time for us for Friday. What was this? Oh, an LA Ram, right? La Ram is what I saw. Not a bad time for us for a Friday. A little slow, maybe. I'm quite tired today. Long day at work. But anyway, there we go. The big long grid spanner. I woke up like this. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I will see you Sunday for the cryptic. Those are always fun. This has been The Brain. Stay safe out there. Bye.